tried to tell my husband this, but he didn't quite get it. It's not like I find my identity in my work, but I'm really having trouble just even figuring out who I am, you know? And it's like, you know, I'm used to doing my job, and I'm used to doing it well. And now I feel like homeschooling, I just don't, you know, especially if she doesn't want to learn, you know, it's like, then I get frustrated, and I'm like, I'm not doing my job well. And it's really hard. It's hard to just be okay with that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. No, I know exactly what you're saying, all too well.
I have to ask you this.
Yes.
I know that you, were in a career prior to doing the homeschooling. I mean, did you go through, a mourning process for your work?
Okay, Julie, I love how you use the term mourning, because that's exactly how I felt when I went from career gal to all of a sudden homeschooling. Actually, the mourning period came before that. It was being home all day long with my kids for several years. And so as much as I loved being home with them, I really did. But I definitely went through a huge transition because all I knew for so long was work. And I was very passionate about my work. And I was in television news, which probably made it even more difficult to transition because I came from a very fast-paced, deadline-oriented, and it was all about productivity. And to go from that to all of a sudden just being home and relaxing and peaceful and no deadlines, wow. Yeah, I definitely went through some mourning, but it was all good. And what I did is really gave myself a lot of time to transition and ease into just enjoying being at home. And I think I came to the realization that when I was at work, at least I had control over my productivity or control over something, whereas I'm home with the kids, all of a sudden I feel like I lacked that control because, they're little kiddos and they have mood swings and they can decide if they want to be disobedient or throw a tantrum, and then all of a sudden your day goes haywire. And then I was thinking maybe it's the desire for control that I'm really mourning. And so anyway, just something to think about.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is. And then I feel like a different pace than my daughter. It's not that I'm trying to rush her through anything. I want her to go at her own pace, and I just want to teach her, but then, she'll start yelling at me or just, part of that is just the other issues that we're dealing with.
Sure.
But then I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to step away and I'm going to go do laundry, or and then she'll start following me. And then she'll start grabbing at me, and I'm like, okay, you need to stop. You just need to stop right there. And so I'm finding myself, I'm not being the way I want to be.
If you want to continue following the rest of Julie's homeschooling journey, check out the rest of my series on Forced to Homeschool by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Just click the red subscribe button below and post a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Share my video with moms who might be interested in homeschooling. And don't forget to check out my website, alternativeeducationathome.com. And remember, been there, done it, and I know you can too.